Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the microphones, it's Kenny. It's Jack. It's the Rock and Roll Up Podcast.
Hello, mates.
Hello, mates.
I'm Jack.
I'm Kenny.
Welcome to Rock and Roll Up, the official podcast. There's lots of other ones out there. We're the only official one in the world
of
podcasts. That's
We're the
right.
official podcast of the world.
Yeah, all other podcasts, not what we're doing. All right.
Welcome back to a normal episode of ours. We will have all the lovely features.
What we got?
We've got Jack's joke of the week.
Woo!
We've got Kenny's rant of the week.
Woo!
We've got pun association. A good pun association.
A good one. Last time
good.
I struggled because I lost all my notes.
Not all me notes.
I don't know. A little thief pinched him.
And a hip trip hooray coming up. But first,
Go on.
we have some exciting news.
We have some bloody exciting news.
Yeah.
As of today, we've inked the paper. We are
It's still
officially.
wet. Oh, no,
yeah.
I've spread
I'm
it.
still wet.
I'm wet with
We
excitement.
did have a water pistol fight before we went on air. As of today, we're officially signed with Big Heads Podcast Network. That's right. We've inked it. We're ready to rock. I'm going to ink it. I'm going to get it tattooed on me.
Yeah.
Who are Big Heads?
Well, Big Heads Media, Big Heads Podcast and Network. They're a global podcast network with numerous podcasts.
They've got pop
all sorts
culture.
of genres.
They've got true crime.
There's gaming.
There's history. It's all there.
It's all bloody there.
Anything you want, it's there.
You can head to bigheadsmedia.com for all the info and all the other episodes on the network from all the other lovely podcasts.
Oh, so many podcasts, wonderful people. Hopefully, we'll collaborate with some other
Yeah,
podcasts in the coming months
And
and years.
It is another place where you will be able to listen to our podcast as well in the coming future.
Yeah, we will be uploading the episode soon.
So coming up a little bit later,
Go on.
we will have our recommended podcast of the week from Big Heads Media
What's
themselves.
that? New feature time.
It's a new feature.
There's too many features.
We'll get to
you
that.
said.
We'll get to that.
Not yet.
But
That's just one of the official changes
yes,
that are coming now. We've signed a contract.
bloody contractaroo.
There's some more changes though. What else is going to happen?
We're gonna have some new jingles
A
incoming.
sexy new Big Heads jingle.
Yeah,
We haven't heard it yet. Could be anything.
could be.
Could be offensive.
Could be.
It won't be.
Hopefully.
They're good guys over there.
Yeah. Yeah. It just to let everyone know, we're obviously our usual listeners probably realise we are from the UK.
Yes.
Big Heads Media are based in Michigan in
That's
the
right.
big US of
The Big
A,
M.
baby.
We haven't been there, but we've heard it's a wonderful place.
Yeah, have we?
I've heard a lot of good things about it. A lot of people in my circle, they say good things
from
about
Michigan.
Yeah, big time. They like the stuff out there.
But yeah, really excited by that.
Yeah, all joking aside, the guys over there were very gracious, and we spoke at length, and we think we can work really well together. So looking forward to seeing what the future holds for them.
Indeed, yeah. We've only got another bloody
I
announcement.
don't believe it.
What's
Announcement
this?
klaxon.
Tell all the lovely people, Jack. Go
Maybe
on.
I should play some kind of medieval horn to
Go on.
signify this. I think that's relevant. Ooh, nice. You've got the horn.
Thank you.
We're only playing a festival.
Oh, no, we're not.
We are
This is
appearing
ridiculous.
at a musical
Me and
festival.
you, we're just a bunch of bloody
You and I,
silly...
my endless love. We are like Diana Ross and Lionel Richie.
Love.
He's got 4-octave range. He's like Freddie.
Mm.
Where are we playing? Come on.
We are playing at Castle Rocks Festival, sorry.
Castle Rocks.
At Elveston Castle in Derby.
Elvis Castle.
Elvis is still alive castle.
Elvis has left the embankment. He's crossed the drawbridge.
We are playing there on the 27th of August.
No, we're not. We're playing there on the 18th of August. Where on earth have you got the 27th of August from?
Oh.
Yeah. Are you going there on the 27th of August?
I'm going to be at Elveston Castle on the 27th
Right.
of August.
Okay.
I can only hope that the rest of you are.
That's strange, because I've been booked for the 18th of August. Do you want to come with me?
Yeah, all right.
You know
fine.
what? We'll change it. We'll be there on the 18th of
Yeah,
August.
the
That'll
18th
be good.
will be fine.
Castle Rocks Festival, we're going to be hosting and judging
Yeah.
Battle of the Bands.
The Battle of the Bands.
8 bands, is it, I believe?
Eight bands.
Yeah.
So the bill is this. There's eight bands for a Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
The event is headlined by Europe's biggest
Premier
Premier
Steel Panther tribute band.
Called Surreal Panther.
Oh, what a name.
They're going to be
forward
funny.
to them. They'll be doing all the songs about naughty things.
And it's right up our street as
Right
well.
up our alley, yep.
Because MCW, NCW,
Yeah.
Chesterfield Wrestling Promotion,
Yeah?
2 wrestling promotions, they're going to be there as
They're
well.
doing shows there. We may be appearing in the wrestling tent, doing a little banter back and forth.
Yeah.
So just explain what we're doing again. We're hosting, we're judging. We might be walking around talking to the folks.
Doing some interviews.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be doing a couple of short sort of stand-up sets and warm-up sets.
Yep.
It's going to be a bloody good laugh.
It's going to be great. So, once again, 18th of August. Yeah.
I'll just jot that down myself.
Yeah. Get that tattooed on you, sir.
So you can get any tickets from Eventbrite.
That's it.
And
very affordable local festival.
Very. 20 English pounds.
Yeah, you're going to get a great day of music and wrestling.
Yeah.
And we talk music and wrestling, so
we do.
It's gonna suit us down to the ground.
So whilst we're on that kind of thing, I think we should. Well, we've only been bloody booked for a festival, and we're thinking, can we be booked for more things?
Can we be booked? Well, obviously we've played a lot of gigs and things together in the past, but we're still relatively early days in terms of taking the podcast on the road. Nice to see that there is at least some demand for it in the Derby area. You can book us for your festivals, for your parties, for your bar mitzvahs.
Mainly bar mitzvahs.
You know, we will play a funeral if there's a buffet.
Only if there's a buffet.
That is a buffet policy.
Yeah.
No buffet.
I'm not looking for, too high class a buffet.
Oh, no.
Do an Iceland job. Perfectly fine.
Prawn ring.
Yeah.
Salmon parcels.
Oh, I don't know about that. They sound like they might put you in the grave.
Oh, dirty. When nobody ever eats the last prawn on a prawn ring when it's been out on a buffet.
No.
No.
Everyone's, what's wrong with that one?
A lot of prawns have little bits of poo in the thing, don't they? In the prawn tunnel that you have to get out.
The prawn tunnel.
If you actually look in inside a prawn, which I do on occasion, you can often see that it's got kind of gunk in there.
Right.
Because obviously it's an
Look
animal.
forward to all the complaints letters from the prawn fishermen.
Yeah, we won't play anything with shellfish.
Yeah.
So you can book us for anything. We will do live podcasts, of course. We will obviously think about taking a show on the road at some point with regards to fringe festivals and things anyway. We are currently writing some stuff. But we'll compare, we'll host.
Yeah, anything.
We'll do anything for you guys.
Anything. You can email us at rockandrollupodcast@gmail.com, or you can just DM us on any of our social media
right
platforms.
in there.
Get sliding.
Yep.
Maybe we'll slide back, but we'll do one of those slides.
You're wet with excitement.
Where you sort of slide, ground's not damp enough, so you sort of hit your knees. Oh, I've gone over.
Oh, you've taken the skin off like a kid at a wedding.
Horrible.
We'll play weddings.
Yeah, weddings. We'll play weddings.
What about Patreon then? Should we talk about that?
Well,
we're in a business mood.
Yeah.
Let's talk business. It's business time.
So we do have a Patreon.
We do, yep.
Anyone who doesn't know what Patreon is...
Idiot, loser.
Prick.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What I mean was, let's inform you, because
it
ultimately results in us being able to make a living on
that last
doing this.
Statement.
Yeah, so Patreon, you can support your favourite small-time creative types.
Yep.
Whether that be bands... Whether that be podcasts, wink wink, whether that be gaming, developers, anything.
Anyone, content creators of all forms, of all shapes and sizes. But there's only one official podcast in the world, Rock and Roll Up Podcast.
So
go to patreon.com/Rock and Roll Up Podcast.
Yeah, you can pledge to us for as little as $2 a month.
Yep.
We only accept current donations of $10 a month. So it's 2, 5, and 10.
Yeah.
Please consider.
Well, like we said before, it just goes into a travel or equipment fund. Obviously, no content will be hidden behind any kind of paywall because
never.
We like giving you stuff.
We like giving you all sorts of stuff.
We're generous, guys.
But anyway, let's move on from all this business talk.
Go on. No more business.
Let's get into the business of some funnies.
Yeah, go on then.
So we're going to bring back for the third time a popular segment, Hip Trip Hooray.
Hip Trip Hooray. Hip Trip Hooray.
Jack goes on to TripAdvisor. He finds some funny reviews of famous places, and
places pertinent to us.
Yeah.
I think maybe we'll in the future change this slightly, but for potentially the last time only in this particular iteration.
Go on.
Somewhere important to us, a phrase important to us, very relevant today. I've typed in big heads into TripAdvisor.
Come back with some interesting stuff.
Picture
on
of
that.
you.
Oh, really?
Hey, here we go. I've typed in big heads on TripAdvisor.
Go on.
Alberta, Canada. Here we go,
nice.
baby.
Canada, yeah. Land of hockey.
You have Halloween hockey. You have to. I think there's F1 going on outside this window. Good lord, that's relevant later on.
Indeed.
This review is titled, It is big and ugly, and I don't know who agreed to put it on Main Street. There is no explanation as to what it represents, why it's there, when it was constructed, and for what reason. In fact, when we walked to see it, there was a sandwich board on top. We had to take it off to take a picture. This belongs downtown in a city, perhaps Eastern Europe.
Right.
Yeah.
What I
Any
want
thoughts so far?
What belongs in Eastern Europe that should belong in a city?
Is this a joke?
No. I'm trying to figure out. Go on, carry on.
Where's the punchline?
Is there more?
Old feature. Go on, I'll give you one more. This one's titled, Okay, but what is across the street is better. Maybe it represents areas being buried in tourism. Maybe it's the lost voice of the native people.
Maybe
you're gonna
represents
be the one.
lost areas in tourism.
Remixed. Maybe it shows modern man drowning in their urban environment. Who knows? Actually, it did come in handy when someone was giving me directions.
What?
Name this location.
So is this the same place?
Alberta, Canada. It's in a place called Canmore.
Right. But the same...
It's the same piece of art. I wouldn't have thought you'd have to think too far. This is where perhaps the feature is falling down in the guessing of it. What could you think I typed in that would come up in Alberta, Canada?
Is it a big map?
No.
Is it...
One of the words is right.
It's big?
It's big, and it's
I don't know.
You don't know?
What is it?
It's a big head sculpture.
What?
Yeah, it's a big sculpture of a head in Canmore, Alberta, Canada.
Why would that be?
Well, this is what the reviews have said.
Yeah.
We don't know why it's here, and that's the end. It's made in China, apparently.
What I love is...
Maybe they looked at the bottom of it.
What I
I'm not
love
sure.
is that one of the guy's main concerns was, look, when was it constructed?
I need to know when.
Yeah.
There's no plaque. Yeah, I don't know. But that's what happens when you type in big head.
Well, that sounds great.
You know what else I've typed in, didn't you?
Go on.
Castle Rocks.
Hey.
Hey?
Go on.
Wonder what's going to come up when you type in castle on
18th of
TripAdvisor.
August, not the 27th.
Hashtag. Oh dear. No wonder it's never been invaded. £20 for an adult. As much fantasy as Disneyland on this basis alone. Run by amateurs. Go in the middle of winter and reenact Game of Thrones. Look, a bit venomous, this one.
Yeah.
We went through the underground hospital, which was the most boring thing I've ever done in my entire life. Weren't allowed to walk around the room. Instead, we had to just stare at a table.
Well, that does sound boring.
Probably the most boring thing I've ever heard in my life. Here we go. You ready for one more?
Go on. Same place, yeah?
Same place. Just watch a documentary. In summary, I can best describe this experience thus. If you went to London Zoo expecting to see animals, and instead were led from room to room, being shown numerous projected images of animals which had once resided there, whilst being told lots of interesting facts about animals, such as lions like to eat meat, and do you know that penguins can't actually fly? Would you be disappointed? Name this
Right.
location.
Okay.
I
Castle
really
Rock.
like how well written that last one was.
Yeah. My first thought was possibly that it was Alcatraz.
Oh, that would have been great. It isn't, but
Because being led around room, are they annoyed that there aren't prisoners there anymore?
quite possibly. Yeah.
But
Hang on, well, it's empty. What? What's going on?
Auschwitz? I thought there would... What?
With all due respect, and I respect the Jews.
Don't at me.
Come on. Where is this place?
Castle Rock.
What do you think would type in if I typed in
Is it in a
castle?
castle?
It is.
Yeah. on a rock?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Is it?
a beautiful white rock that's had a lot of songs sung about
Is it in Ireland?
No, it's not.
Is it in?
Let me give you a song.
Go on.
There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of
Ireland?
No,
Did someone pay to get into the White Cliffs of Dover?
they did. It's Dover Castle.
Ah.
I've been there, and there are the war tunnels through the
right.
through the cliffs. Yeah.
What were they?
When I went, really great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most boring thing.
That castle that's been there for hundreds of years has changed.
If you think that the most boring thing you've ever done is go to Dover Castle,
An amazing underground hospital. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to sort your priorities out.
Indeed.
But that's it, mate. That
Wow.
is the Barnstorming new feature. I think perhaps next time we're going to change it slightly. Maybe go for bullet points of famous places that have straight
Maybe,
bizarre
yeah.
reviews, and you've got to guess the famous place, something like that. But
Yeah.
there we are.
Very good.
Dover Castle, Doverkeen. What's that from?
Novocaine.
Give me Doverkane. Doverkeen? Skyrim, isn't it?
I don't know.
You like dragons?
I do.
Come on then. I thought you had a fact about a dragon or something. You ain't got nothing.
What, as if it was London Zoo?
Yeah. Did you know
Dragons
dragons weren't
breathe
real?
fire.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. So hip chip hooray. There we are.
There we go. Next,
Don't go to underground hospitals, folks, unless
Don't.
you're ill, in which case
Don't.
get yourself checked out.
I'm going to take a similar vein to one of those reviews, and I'm going to have a bloody rant.
Go on, what are you ranting about?
This week,
It's Kenny's round of the week.
I am going to rant about... Now, originally, this is what came from a wrestling show we were at, but actually
Yes.
it works at any show.
Yeah.
So, but this particular person was at a wrestling show that we were at when Hangman Page came out as a surprise before
Big man page.
AEW.
Yeah. We've done a podcast
Double
about that.
Nothing.
Check it out.
Check that out. People at wrestling shows or any show who draw attention away from the artist and to themselves.
It's any show, isn't it? This happens all the time. What's wrong with people?
People getting themselves over, trying to make everyone laugh, drawing
Is
attention.
that what it is, do you think?
I think so.
Is that why they do it?
Well,
Or is it that they... I don't know.
I don't-
They're sad and they need the attention.
they're just
They're-
attention whores, aren't they?
Yeah. So what's an example of this lately then? Because we saw it at the Hangman Page place
Yeah.
in Nottingham, where people were people shout. It's getting the attention on themselves in terms of shouting things out,
I think
making themselves
wrestling
bigger than the show.
in wrestling shows, it's a lot of what's the kind of most ironic thing I can get over?
Very self-indulgent.
It's
isn't it?
self-aware,
Yeah.
like indulgence. It's annoying. Just you wouldn't do it at a play.
No, I would.
Don't do it.
Serious piece of Shakespeare.
Don't draw attention to yourself when people
in the middle of Hamlet. yeah.
when people have paid to see an artist.
Yeah.
Don't draw attention to yourself.
No. To be or not to be. What pencil should I use? That's Shakespeare writing a play.
Is
He
it?
wrote with a quill, but
A quill. Yeah.
back in Shakespeare's time, they didn't have pens. That's one of my facts. That's one of my facts of the day. Back in the olden days, there were no phones.
Maybe we should do a new feature called
Go on.
Obvious Facts.
I'd love that. I always thought, that you can go through those sort of ride-through historical reenactment places where you kind of ride through and they go, it goes, this is the 15th century. There were no phones. Yeah, I know that. So they had to write letters. Yeah, okay.
Wait. You're telling me
Wait.
that there were no phones?
You're telling me there's no prisoners in here? I
In-
can't believe it.
You're telling me there's no phones in the 15th century?
There was no phones.
Hold on a minute.
Go on.
There's no phones?
No.
In the 15th century?
You had to fax.
Right, that explains it.
You can fax check that.
Hey.
So people
You
at
can
shows...
flax.
You like flaxseed?
I do.
You were telling me about flaxseed earlier,
Yeah, I
weren't
do.
you?
Put it
Tell the listeners of all the things that you put in your smoothies.
Right, if anyone is after a killer breakfast that will really wake you up and make you feel well,
Go on.
this is what I'm going to suggest. 2
Go on.
bananas, break them up, put them in your blender.
Break it up. That's if they're fighting.
Then you want flaxseed, almond kind of slices, suppose
Sorry,
you call them.
almond slices. That's a cake. You're putting cake in your exceedingly good
the
smoothie.
actual almond.
It's like shredded almond or almond bits.
Yeah, okay,
Crushed
yeah.
almond.
Yeah.
Keep saying almond. Doesn't sound real. Almond. Almond.
Almond.
Almond Brothers
Mark
Band.
Almond.
Almond Brothers Band.
Pecans.
Yeah.
Yeah. And some porridge oats.
Okay.
And then fill that up to just past the bananas with some
Just past the bananas.
with some
Any beverage.
your choice of soy milk
Ooh.
or oat milk,
Hipster.
rice milk.
Hipster.
Because it's just lower in fat.
What's wrong with the lovely milk from a cat? Cow. Whoops.
Blend that up and then add in.
How long we blending? Ooh, how long we blending?
Not long. Not long. It's
How
all
long is
mushy, isn't
that?
It's
It
all
says
mushy.
not long on the back of the packet.
It's all mushy.
Minute?
Less.
30?
20.
Minutes. 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
20 minutes, all right.
Then add in your choice of frozen fruit. I'm currently
Oh, you're
on
adding frozen.
pitted,
Pitted
sweet cherries. You
Oh,
could have strawberries and blueberries. I've had that recently. That's lovely as well.
that sounds lovely.
Blend that all up. Boom. Try and skip lunch if you have that, because that is quite high calorie.
yeah. Well, that
Um,
sounds I mean, it sounds like it will play havoc with your belly first thing, but maybe
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, doesn't
It
it?
is bloody lovely.
It does. I mean, I've smelt it before. Unfortunately, I can't eat it. I can't have it because of the oats.
How did we get onto this?
Just appreciate your health regime. You're looking good.
Thanks, mate.
So yes, people at wrestling shows or other shows drawing attention to themselves.
And people
Yeah.
that obnoxiously tell you about their soy recipes.
Yeah, that is obnoxious.
will be next week.
So yes, I agree with this. People that just don't make it about you, especially
No.
when it's a piece of art. Something like you said, or your
Yeah.
show. Just
yeah,
it comes from a place of selfishness. Of there's a crowd. I've got to do something.
yeah.
You know,
Just chill.
just chill, bro.
Enjoy it, bro.
ma'am.
Talking of something you're going to enjoy,
Go on.
it is time for our first ever podcast of the week from the Big Heads Podcast Network.
Yes, so once a week we will be promoing. You'll see it on our Twitter and stuff as well. We'll be briefly discussing a recommended podcast in our Big Heads podcasting family. Number one,
Who are we
pretty
doing this
special
week?
one, Lap Traffic.
Lapped Traffic. They are a NASCAR podcast.
Brum.
What I'm going to ask you, Jack, is
Go on.
what do you know about NASCAR?
I know Naz,
Yeah.
just a friend of mine, does some rapping.
yeah.
I know the Cars were a band, so I'm
Yeah.
thinking Naz has joined the Cars, and this is about that.
Play the jingle.
For all the latest NASCAR content, including driver interviews, race recaps, fantasy NASCAR, listener call-ins, and giveaways, tune in weekly to the Lap Traffic Podcast on iTunes or your favorite hosting site, on the web, thelaptrafficpodcast.com, and on Twitter, @LapTrafficPC. Don't get caught chasing the lucky dog. Tune in each and every week to the Lap Traffic Podcast.
Whoa, that sounds good. Lap Traffic. Check it out, iTunes, all other podcasting platforms.
Yep.
Brum. Do you remember Brum?
I loved Bram.
Is he NASCAR now? Brum
Yeah.
was great, wasn't it?
It's like-
I've met Brum. Well, seen Brum. I've met Brum. It may be in a dream.
Have you?
I think it was in a place called Bourton on the Water.
Now
You
that
can
is,
fact check that.
I'll tell you what, that is an English place if I've ever heard
Bourbon on
one.
the Water. Yeah. Check it out. Talking of water, you having a swig? What's that? It's like flaxseed in it or something.
It's actually clear soy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You've taken the colour out.
Yeah.
Because you're diverse.
Yeah, I don't believe in any of that stuff.
Don't believe in colour.
No.
Well, that was lovely. So look forward to more podcasts of the week.
Yeah.
Check them out. You'll probably hear us, an ad of ours, flying around the Big Heads network at some point.
You will.
Exciting stuff.
You will indeed.
Should we move on, talking of platforms?
Mm.
You're wearing high heels.
Yeah.
You want to explain that?
I told you not to mention them.
All right. It's just
I've got
comfortable.
those. Do you remember those? Seeing those platforms
Yeah.
that at the bottom they're clear and it's actually a fish.
I do
fish
remember
bowl.
that. No, it's actually soy in there. That's what it is. It's clear. It's clear
Ah,
soy.
there you go.
I do remember that.
You're
Yeah.
a funny guy, aren't you?
Thank
Yeah,
you.
You're a funny little.
A little bit aggressive there.
Yeah. Do you wanna?
Do you wanna?
All right. I'll tell you what.
Go on.
I'll tell you what.
Go on.
I'm going to give you one moment to do Jack's joke of the week, and then after that, I want no more jokes.
Stop being so funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Jack's joke of the week. Play the jingle.
Jack's joke of the week.
A great jingle. Don't look at these. Did you see it? You did, didn't you?
Did you see it?
That's all right.
Whip it out.
Jack's joke of the week.
Hit me.
/ Jack's movie ideas of the week. That's right.
Oh no.
I was inspired by Monkey Tennis, our Monkey Tennis discussion the previous weeks.
Yeah.
The Alan Partridge School, if you haven't seen it, I'm sure you know of it. Check it out, people. It's very funny.
It's very
Pitching strange, obscure television deals,
good. Yeah.
television shows, etc. This is very much a Dragon's Den. Talking of dragons.
Yeah.
Movie idea of the week. Movie idea.
Yep.
Check your Vic before you wreck your Vic. Two teams stranded in rural Iceland have to complete dangerous puzzles within a time limit, otherwise Iceland's capital city detonates. Would you watch that?
Yeah, I'm going to improve it though.
Go on.
Check your Rick while you wreck your Vic.
Yeah.
Hosted by Rick Astley.
Fine. Yeah, great. You're already casting it. This is great. You've heard of The Handmaid's Tale? No. What about H and Maid's Tale? H from Steps moves to Swindon to do a city in guilds in a sort of catering and hospitality.
Swindon?
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. I would watch that.
I would watch that.
Yeah. H, if you're listening, get in touch.
H.
Film idea.
Yeah.
My big fat Greek weeding. Okay. An obese gardener from Athens keeps blunting the strimmer on plates he smashed in the garden.
Okay.
That's sort of the concept so far.
Yeah.
It's reality TV.
Could develop.
Yeah. Talking of reality TV,
Yeah.
Harry Enfield works in Nando's. Kevin and Piri Piri. Kevin and Piri Piri?
Got ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kathy Burke, not sure she's available for that.
No.
Two more?
Go on.
Idea for a television show.
Yeah.
Eggy the Eagle.
Right.
A retired professional skier struggles to run a chicken farm. I'll give you two more.
These are good.
Idea for a movie.
Yep.
3 bachelors find themselves forced to take care of a homosexual insect left by one of the guy's girlfriends. 3 men and a gay bee.
Wow.
Yeah?
I'm not that... That is...
Would you watch that?
I got to say that. Just let that hang. 3 men and a gay bee.
Zzz.
Brilliant.
That's the butt plug.
Go on.
One more. It's a serious one.
Yeah.
The Monster Manchurian Candidate. This is serious. This is serious. The Monster
Good
Manchurian
film as well.
Candidate. It is a great one. A political thriller about the son of a prominent US crisp manufacturer who is brainwashed into being an unwitting assassin for a vegan conspiracy.
This is brilliant.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I've enjoyed this so much that I think we should do this as a regular segment.
Okay.
So therefore, I want a joke.
Oh, this is a separate thing.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna bat to you there because you have come up with what I consider the joke of the week this week.
All right.
This is for 1 week only.
For 1 week only.
Kenny's joke of the week. Play the jingle.
Kenny's
Joke of the week. But only 1 week only.
Right. I'm not very good at delivering jokes, so I better get this right.
Say that again.
Found out my drummer couldn't have children the other day. He's got polyrhythmic.
Oh
What's
no!
the punchline?
Found out my drummer.
He's got polyrhythmic ovaries.
Yeah, do it again.
Found out my drummer couldn't have children the other day.
Go on.
He's got polyrhythmic ovaries.
See, that's great.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
You know, and I appreciate that you did struggle to get it out initially, but you worked through it.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank
well
you.
done.
I really like that joke.
It's a very good joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
Shall I have that each week now?
Not the way you did it today. I would say no. But yeah. You know, very good. Yeah. Well done.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well-
But yeah, let us know if movie I don't know what we'd call it.
The thing is, what that is really sort of pun association with,
Yeah.
but more detailed. So it's not just. It's the name and it's the description of the show.
Yeah.
So it goes that one step
like
further.
it.
So it's sort of a combination of the two.
I like it.
So yeah.
You could do that because you've got a bit of a sharper mind than me when it
Wow.
comes to comedy, and I'll just do puns. I'll just do pun
We could do.
association,
We could do.
which will be coming later.
Look forward to it. Great. Well, let us know, people, any movie-related puns you can think of.
So, let's have a music chat.
Go on. Let's take it down.
Couple of weeks ago,
Yep.
I want to chat about something if that's all right for a
Go
minute.
on. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, this could have been my rant of the week. A couple of weeks ago, Metallica played Twickenham
Yep.
and I think the Etihad Stadium, Slane
Yes.
Castle.
Yep. Supported by Ghost?
Ghost?
Possibly.
The
Not that one.
inflection makes me think you're not sure.
I think it was Ghost, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah. And the gig was very expensive.
Yes.
And-
£1 million?
Not quite. Not quite that expensive.
£500 million?
Yes.
I've gone the wrong way.
A seat.
Oh, okay.
And widely reported sound issues and widely reported not only sound issues that were cutting in and out, very poor sound.
Yeah.
And my question to you
That's
is...
just when they heard Lars's drum solo.
Yeah. Yeah. They went, there's something wrong with that drum.
That can't be right.
There's something wrong with that drummer. I can't hear him. He keeps missing fills. And
yeah, exactly.
that's not like it was on the record.
Yeah, that's not right at all. Why has he dropped his stick?
Here's my question to you.
Go on.
Are gigs in stadiums any good?
Have
Have you seen anyone in a stadium?
Are we talking outdoor stadiums like Twickenham or
Let's say, first of all...
indoor stadiums?
Let's say... Well, what...
I don't think I've ever seen a band out
You have, I think. You saw Green Day, didn't you?
Was the roof off? Yes, it was.
Emirates, right?
Yeah, I saw them at Emirates. Yeah. You know
Oh, you
what?
think it's
I
the
could
roof?
hear everything
It's
there.
the roof that the
roof is on
issue.
fire. I
Yeah.
could hear everything there. Metallica have always been played by bad sound though, so
Yeah.
I don't know if it's band specific. You know what? This sort of links back into our festival point of a few weeks back
Yeah.
on Megaphone Mondays. In that a lot of outside gigs, the acoustics
They're just not good.
it just flies into the stratosphere and you can't hear nothing. So
yeah.
yeah, you know, even indoor stadiums, I prefer a more intimate gig. But
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think it's...
a lot of metal gets lost in a stadium.
It
definitely,
does,
the
it does.
intricacies and the mix. A lot of people just crank it
It
up.
sounds very, very muddy.
Super
Although
muddy.
that, according to a lot of reports, the Metallica gig was just nowhere near loud enough. It was one of the
Strange.
issues.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I
I know what you mean.
I think, metal especially gets quite muddied.
Yeah.
Because it's quite quick and there's a lot,
Yeah, especially Metallica.
It's,
It's very crunchy anyway. Very
So
fast.
I'm not sure about. I've seen Oasis at Wembley Stadium and the sound was pretty good from what I remember.
Really, was it? Yeah.
But I think there is maybe.
Well, I mean, don't look back in anger.
Yeah.
I heard you say that.
I had a champagne supernova whilst I was there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know,
Wonderwall.
some might say.
Oh.
Yeah.
You bought some cigarettes and alcohol.
I did on the way. Yeah.
We used to cover that in the band, didn't we?
Yeah. Good song.
Pretty bloody well. In fact, that's the first song that me and you ever jammed.
Is it?
It is. Yeah, I always remembered that.
I don't have a memory.
The
The
fell in love
drugs.
with you. That's the cigarettes and alcohol.
Yeah, that's the
It's
problem.
burnt your brain out.
But yeah,
Yeah, I know what you mean about this. By and large, stadium gigs.
they're not great.
Difficult. You pay through the nose. Can't really see anything. Can't really hear anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, expensive as well once you're in there.
Anyone who went to any of the Metallica gigs, I'd love to.
Yeah, there must be someone that did that we know. Yeah.
I'd love to hear your opinion.
Well, you
Your
thought about
opinion
going,
on it.
didn't you?
I
Back in the
mainly
day.
because I've never seen Metallica and I've always wanted to, and I absolutely love Ghost. So I was very tempted. It was
Yeah, Ghost are great.
£105 a ticket, and I
Well, we spoke about ticket prices the other day.
I think
It's just too much money.
at the time my idea was that my favourite band of all time, as I've mentioned, Iron Maiden, I've never paid more than 70 quid for.
Yeah.
So to pay 105 for Metallica
Yeah.
does not feel correct.
Doesn't feel right. No.
But yeah, let us know. What's your best stadium?
Best stadium
you've
gig,
ever
yeah.
been to?
Who do you think would play well in a stadium? Who do you think would not play
Yeah.
well in a stadium? Yeah,
But,
interesting.
Also,
Go on.
talking of music, what have you been listening to? What would be your recommendations? Any discussions?
I've been listening to a very emotional song that has been released. It's actually a buried for 4 decades, unreleased demo from '86. Freddie Mercury, "Time Waits for No One." So
Yeah.
it's a song for the musical Time, which starred everybody's favourite Cliff Richard, not the White Cliffs of Dover, Cliff
Not this
Richard.
time.
I'm not sure he quite has the pipes of Fred there.
No.
Concept album as well. It's about space exploration and a bit Doctor Who-y.
Okay.
Written by Dave Clark from Dave Clark 5.
Yeah. That's right, yeah.
Beautiful demo, Freddie. I don't know if
Yeah.
I've ever heard his voice better. I mean, it just,
really is.
all the colours of the rainbow. That song
absolutely
vocally,
is.
it's absolutely
Yeah.
stunning. The emotion, the rawness,
It's
the power.
The original song is
Beautiful.
is quite cinematic sounding. It's
very
very big.
grandiose, isn't it?
Whereas
Yeah.
this demo that's been found and released is a piano and Freddie,
Yeah, just phenomenal.
where he really takes you on a absolutely incredible journey, really, with
Yeah.
his voice of the peaks and troughs in that song. With
It's astonishing.
his
Yeah,
up and down and the expression. It's
it's a masterclass in vocals. If any you
Yeah.
out there that sing want to attempt it in the original key,
yeah.
that will well, you'll probably explode.
Did you have a little tear, maybe?
I cried a little cry. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I've Queen, one of the rare bands that do. I get quite a little bit tearful over
Yeah.
them. You know,
I
I
mean-
think in part that is probably because Fred obviously left a legacy, but
Yeah.
I just think they're phenomenal.
I think
They move me to me core.
they do. Me also. Bohemian Rhapsody, the film, cried like a baby.
Yeah, fantastic.
And then once I'd listened to that a couple of weeks ago,
Yes.
I then listened to Queen the rest of the night,
Oh, I've been listening to them for weeks
Um,
again now. Yeah,
and watched Love of My Life live at Wembley '86, and just cried again.
see, that's the stadium gig I could have got behind. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Like, I wonder what the sound was like at Live Aid.
I think it was dodgy actually.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, even the DVD, it's some of the sound
Yeah.
is pretty dodgy. So
Yeah,
that was more the feeling I think that day, just being there.
but yeah, anyone who hasn't heard that, really do.
Yes,
check it
Time
out.
Waits for No One. It's called.
Beautiful.
It's already got over 3 million, 2
Yeah.
or 3 million already
Yeah.
views. So yes, I'd recommend that as a song to listen to.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you? Any other songs or anything?
I've got more, just a couple of shout outs for songs that have come out fairly recently. The new Volbeat album coming in August has
Yes.
had 2 singles from it.
We talked about Leviathan before.
Leviathan,
There's
which
another one
I
that's
like a lot.
dropped.
Yeah.
I love Leviathan.
Last Day Under the Sun.
Oh,
You prefer
emotional. Yeah, I think I do. I just a bit of a fuller song for me.
it.
I love them both.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think I might prefer Leviathan just because Leviathan's a really cool word.
It's the word that's won it for you.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
it's a great song.
Check that out. Last Day Under the Sun album coming out in August.
In fact, again, we've said it before. Just
Yeah.
a great
What a
band.
ridiculous,
Just a fantastic band. A band that we'd love
Yeah.
to be in.
Yeah.
So if someone
Not
can
just-
make that
I
happen,
thought you were going to say a band that we'd love to see.
No. Because I'll be upset if I see them that I'm not in them.
Yeah.
So I don't ever want to see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna lay my other likes at your door.
Go on, lay it
I'm
down.
just gonna lay some.
I'm not going to open the door and trip over them, am I? You're going to put them to
Well.
the side.
Yeah. All right.
If you sign the card, can you put leave in a safe area or with a neighbour?
What I'll do is I'll leave it behind the bin.
What bin? Recycling or normal? Or garden waste? That nobody ever empties
I'll put it
garden
in
waste.
garden waste because it's empty. Because you don't have a garden.
There's old cuttings in there though.
Why have you got a garden waste bin?
For all the weed.
What are you hiding?
There's nothing in there. Don't look in there. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in the bin.
I'll put it in.
Don't open the bin. There's
I'll-
nothing in there. Don't open the bin. There's nothing in there.
Okay. All right. So
Move the bin.
I'm
Somebody
gonna
move the bin.
lay a little
I've got
bit.
to do a text for a minute.
Just to
Move the bin.
destroy
What?
the bin.
Destroy all humans.
Boasty by Wiley.
All right. You don't need to boasty about it.
Bit of a banger.
Yeah.
Bit of a banger. Featuring Idris Elba.
Idris Elbow.
Elbow.
You got to the doctors about
Idris
that recently, haven't you?
Iris and Elbow. I remember.
Iris and Elbow.
Iris.
The song by
the song.
Bare Naked Ladies. Ben
Goo Goo
Bare
Dolls,
Naked
isn't it?
Ladies? Goo Goo Dolls. Oh my
Yeah.
god, it was.
Yeah.
I got something wrong.
Crowned by Stormzy. Come out.
Yeah.
Very emotional.
Yeah.
Quite a nice singing voice he's got actually.
Stormzy's good, isn't he? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's very emotive,
alright.
which is cool.
And then a little
Easy listening.
a throwback for me. I mean, not so much in that. Joey Badass is pretty much my favorite rapper alive, but
Yeah.
the Beast Coast collective of
Am I not your favourite rapper alive? That's weird. I just never thought you'd say those words. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird to me.
Yeah.
Huh?
You're my favorite dead rapper.
That's fine. I can live with that.
All right, you can live with that. Hey,
Hey,
hey.
don't open the bin. There's nothing in the bin.
All right. Don't worry. Flatbush Zombies, The Underachievers, Joey Badass, Nick Caution, the other members of
The other one.
of Beast Coast Collective, that underground kind of collective.
The big one, the smaller one.
Yeah, that one. Their album Escape from New York.
That's a film.
That is a film. Good film.
Mm.
Good film.
That's a good film.
And then
Three Men and a Gay Bee. That's a good film.
Snake Plissken.
Oh,
I thought you were dead.
oh, that touched me. You've got the role. You're through to the next round.
Thank you.
Don't open the bin.
All right.
There's nothing in the bin.
Is that gay bees in the bin?
There might be.
But yeah, that album, it's kind of a collective album. They all kind of do a track or do a little track or a track on, mix it up and really good. So yeah, check that out. But that's really what I've been listening to.
They mix it up, they mix it down. I'm gonna throw one more suggestion at your door.
Yeah.
You got to climb over all the gay bees.
All right.
Completely off topic, but I've been playing. Go on, do a bit.
Don't open the bin. I was going to say.
Fine.
Keep going.
You've stopped me. I've been playing a game called Disneyland Adventures, which is very fun. You roam around the park. Great for couples. Great game for couples. Roaming around the park, collecting coins, going on the rides, flying about. It's brilliant. Hearing a lot of Disney music. Obviously, we're both big Disney fans.
Okay.
Mainly just Disney playlists. Not one in particular, just Spotify Disney playlists. In particular, one of my favourite soundtracks is from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, really?
It is, very dark. Alan Menken and Stephen Schwartz, I think, make a fantastic writing duo. Really powerful score. So I would recommend that. The song Out There is one of my favourite songs. Have you not seen it?
No, I was
seen it.
just going to say, you've not seen Aladdin yet, have you, the new one?
I'm not going to watch the live action version because it looks appalling.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've heard the soundtrack and it is not good, baby. If you can't sing, don't sing. That's Jack's rant of the week.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. Although there are some that I've picked and choose.
Picked and chosed. Yeah.
The Jungle Book live action was good.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
The Dumbo one was bad, as we've talked about.
Boo. Yeah, it was.
The Lion King one looks pretty good.
It does look good. They've just released the Beyonce version of a song.
Ah, she's playing Nala.
Yes. With who is playing Simba? Is it Danny Glover?
Yeah. So
Childish
talking of hip hop, Childish Gambino is Simba. I mean, he is officially a massive mainstream artist.
Yeah, how incredible.
Just want to say that, I was listening to him in 2013.
With your soy milk.
With my bloody soy.
Yeah.
Vibing to Freaks and Geeks and tracks like that.
Yeah.
When he was actually a rapper.
And now he's a lion. Who'd have thought it?
Who'd have thought
But yes,
it?
Hunchback of Notre Dame soundtrack. Very random, but
yeah,
quite beautiful.
Okay. All right.
Okay. What should we finish with?
You know what we're going to finish
Shooting
with.
from the hip.
You know what we're going to finish with because it's on the script in front of you.
There's no script.
No.
It's all off me bonds.
Is it?
It's all up here, baby.
We're going to finish with some...
If only we scripted the date of the festival.
Some pun association.
What are we doing this week?
Actors, actors, and vehicles.
Motor vehicle. Sir, can you leave your motor vehicle?
Yeah.
I'm doing an American cop.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Average.
Yeah. You've moved away from me. I think you're intimidated.
Average at best. I think you're going to shoot me. Oh, wait, I'm not black.
Oh, no. Well.
Yeah.
Political.
Yeah, if anything.
Go on, 1 for 1 then. Come on.
You first. I'm confident this week.
Hugh Laurie.
All right.
I thought /huge Laurie, but either or works.
You, Laurie.
Yeah.
Fine.
I know it's already
really
his
good
name, but it was just a nice opener.
My one, I'm going to open with an okay one.
Go on.
Bradley Mini Cooper.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Mini, yeah. I like that.
Hugh Laurie, that beats it though. You've opened with a good one though, I think.
Well, you
Go
should
on.
see me finish it, mate.
All right.
See the money shot.
Oh. I'm not sure.
Harrison Ford Focus.
I'd love it if you could have. What's the worst?
Junior.
Harrison Ford KA.
Yeah, there's many that work
Ford
there.
Fiesta.
Yeah, I like the alliteration of.
What about like a Harrison Ford Transit van?
Oh no, that's the film I want to see.
Yeah. I've got a really one that I'm happy with next.
Go on.
Bridget Honda.
Oh, Bridget Honda. Jane Honda, that could work as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
All right.
What you got for me?
Larry Lamborghini.
Who's
Larry Lamb.
Oh yeah.
plays the dad in Gavin
Good.
and Stacey EastEnders. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
A little bit more British, that one. If you don't know him, check him out. You'd have seen him in Gavin and Stacey. And
Really
stuff.
good.
Larry Lamborghini. Great actor. Underrated
Really
actor.
good. Really
And
good actor.
funny man.
Okay. Alexis Baldwin.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. Alexis Baldwin.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Is it weird that I'm picturing the celebrities' faces on the cars?
What, on the bonnet?
Yeah. Is that weird?
No, that was
That was intended.
everyone do that.
'Cause we've got to sketch them all afterwards.
Yeah.
We'll do them off, get them off for charity.
Yeah.
Should you do 2 more?
Go on.
Nissan Hathaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Fine.
Thank you.
I've got a fine one.
Go
Well,
on.
I've got a strange one. Bentley Ditch Cumberbatch.
Oh, now that is a 10-pointer. That's lovely. That's nice. Okay. Give me your thought process on that. How did that come to you?
Well, this is what I'd thought. I wanted to do Helena Bonham Carter. I was looking for like long names that had a lot
God,
to work in.
How would you do that?
And I thought,
I suppose Go-Karter. 'Cause that's a vehicle. Is that a vehicle?
yeah,
Go-kart?
okay, Helena Bonham
Bonham
Carter.
Go-Karter.
That's good.
That's
yeah.
okay, actually,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So I was thinking when I started, I was like, right, what are long names that could have a
Love
lot,
you
a
long
lot of
name.
syllables, and
Yeah.
so and then I thought, well, Benedict Cumberbatch has got a lot to work.
He's got
with,
a lot going on
and then
in that
ended up
name.
not sort of just doing Bentley Ditch Cumberbatch, which
It's, you know what? It's good though.
yeah, I like it.
Could we go with a Bentley Ditch Cumber hatchback?
Oh no, that's
Maybe.
amazing.
Possibly.
Yeah, what I ran out of time before
And space on the document to write that.
Yeah, before I wanted the second part of the name to be one as well, and you've just done it.
There we are.
Good work.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Go on, I'll end with one.
Go on.
I like this one.
Yeah.
Rolls Royce Chubby Brown.
Yeah.
Awful
That you
English
said
comedian.
Roy Chubby Brown on our
Yeah.
beloved podcast.
If anything, I've ruined it.
that we love.
Yeah.
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 Roy Chubby
Sorry.
Brown, just one of the worst men ever.
in the history of men.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
going to end on a much nicer note, on a much nicer person.
Go on then.
Meryl Jeep.
Meryl Jeep. Winning all the awards.
And Meryl Streep's just lovely, isn't she?
She
She's much
is
nicer than Roy Chubby Brown.
She is, although she's quite fiery, isn't she, old Meryl?
Oh yeah, she's beautiful.
No, I meant nasty.
No, like she.
You like a powerful woman, though, don't you? Yeah.
You know,
You'd want to jump in the back of her Jeep, wouldn't you? And ride around the desert.
I like to jump in a Bentley Ditch Cumber snatch.
Oh, this is going downhill. This
Mm.
rapidly, isn't it?
Downhill
Like
in
you
a
will
Bentley.
be in the Bentley.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose
Yeah.
that wraps it up, doesn't it? In our new improved maybe version under the Big Heads umbrella.
Yeah.
Check out
Please
bigheadsmedia.com.
don't fire us
No.
after this.
They've got a lot of great podcasts. Maybe we're one of them. That remains to be seen. Yes, more exciting news to come in the future.
Yeah.
In the next few weeks, we'll be announcing lots of good things.
Yeah, you will start hearing more and more jingles being introduced.
More and more jingles, more and more plugs, some sponsorships hopefully coming, so you
Yeah.
can get involved. We'll read out some ads and things, and you can help us out by going to use promo codes and stuff like that.
Yeah. stuff
Waiting on
like
that. But yeah, it's
Exciting
been good
times.
fun. It's been good fun.
We had a good laugh this episode.
It's been good fun.
Yeah.
Once we've done this, I'll probably just have a lolly or something.
Yeah, have a lolly.
A Hugh lolly.
You've done 2
Yeah.
puns on the same name.
What does that get me?
A lolly.
A kick in the teeth.
A lorry-shaped lolly.
A Hugh lorry shape.
Hugh Laurie in a lolly. In a lorry.
Hugh lorry
shaped
in a
lolly.
lorry shaped lorry.
Mm.
You know, I thought of a thing the other day. How many confessions would Edward the Confessor confess if Edward the Confessor confessed confessions? It's a historical tongue twister.
That's nice.
I'll leave that with you.
Leave it.
That's more interesting than Dover
What
Castle.
confessions have you got to make about the green bin?
There's nothing in the green bin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can someone go and look at that green bin?
Yeah. There's nothing in there. It's not there anymore anyway.
It's been gotten rid of.
It's in the Benedict.
In.
Yeah. It's gone.
We could go all night. Let's stop.
Let's go all night.
Yeah.
Come on. It's me last night. Right. Let's sign off then. Rock Roll Up Pod on Twitter. Rock and Roll Up Podcast on Facebook and Instagram. We are on Spotify, Stitcher, SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube.
And very soon,
The
Big Heads Media website.
check our social media for all the details. We're going to do a lot of those delighted to announce posts. Cannot believe our luck because, we're just popular guys. If you want to book us for any car showrooms, any classic car conventions,
Any pun festivals,
rock and roll up podcast at gmail.com.
Lovely.
We'll be playing Castle Rocks on the 18th of August on the main stage.
Obviously.
Comparing bands.
Good
I'm
work.
a machine tonight.
Yeah.
I'm a machine. Would you call a nun with a washing machine on her head?
Go on.
Systematic. I've been Jack.
I've been Kenny.
Peace out.
Big time.
Big old time.